Right, so we will be here for about 20 minutes, and go ahead and get comfortable. Get into a comfortable position, either sitting upright or lying down. There's no right way to be, any way that feels good for your body. And then once you get there, go ahead and take 3 full deep breaths. Seeing if you can slow the speed of your exhale. This helps to really signal to your body that it's okay, it's cool to relax. And really switching off, at least for these 20 minutes, just that part of us that feels like there needs to be a rush or that we need to be on to the next thing. So I'll go ahead and verbally set the intention for the session. And as I do this, you can let your breath sort of fall back to its natural rhythm. You can keep taking full deep breaths, and just know that if the mind starts to wander, that's completely okay, and that all of your humanness is allowed and welcomed in this space. So taking our candle here, it's tucked cozy in this salt candle holder. We'll set our intention. So on behalf of my and yours and everyone who will be watching, receiving this video's highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort, alignment, empowerment, and peace, I wish to conduct this by proxy distance Reiki healing session in order to help us feel connected to the fullness of our human experience, to really help to ground us in the physical plane, as well as allow us to feel connected to something greater, for us to be fortified in our own individual human experience and feel welcomed in by others, our loved ones, and just surrounded and really like fortified by love, fortified by support. And to start here, I'm going to draw the Reiki symbols in through the third eye chakra, so the space just between the eyebrows. This is a space of intuition, of seeing the unseen, of really just being able to tap in and tune in to the more subtle senses. So right off the bat here, just feeling into, and I'm seeing this cool image of like a game controller. So like a joystick. I don't know if that's what that's called. and sort of the mind, the ways the mind tries to just like, if we like push all these right buttons or we do these things, like it's this sort of control center, which is what it's supposed to be, right? Like the mind is a control center in so many ways. But it's this cool image of like you sort of getting up, you as a human getting up from that seat, from behind the joystick, and like going outside and playing, whatever that looks like for you. And that knowing that like the headquarters, that's funny, like headquarters, the headquarters won't fall apart if you choose to sort of relinquish some control in these areas. I'm going to send in this Dalmatian jasper, which I'm still learning about, but I think it helps to ground as well as tap into like the abundance that's all around. So placing this here on your third eye. Taking a deep breath in here. Even imagine the space, this headquarters of the mind, like opening the windows in here, feeling sort of this cool breeze or this warm breeze come in through the windows, really giving this space just some movement, some flow. And as you exhale, seeing if you can even relax 10% more into your body. If there's any adjustments you need to make, giving yourself permission. I'm going to take this rose quartz now, this raw piece of rose quartz. I'm going to take it down the center line of your body. So starting at the crown chakra, the top of the head, coming down to the third eye. Softening, relaxing the muscles of the face. Relaxing the muscles of the throat. Sending Reiki here to the throat chakra to help clear away any of this like stuck energy, anywhere where you feel like you are sort of stifled in terms of speaking freely, your own self-expression. Also clearing anything away here that feels like you kind of can't, or that you're speaking before you think too. Just helping to rebalance that connection from mind to voice, to heart, to voice. I'm going to take some rosemary just to help clear that space and really just give the sort of offering of the rosemary to these spaces to help connect your voice, your mind, the headquarters of your mind, connecting these to your heart center. Slowing down here, being intentional, asking for help, for backup, calling for backup where you need. And releasing sort of this hyper independence or feeling like you need to have it all figured out yourself. And as the smoke moves through, feeling perhaps your shoulders, your chest opening, softening. Sending gratitude to the physical body, to all of the many journeys that it has been on with us and all the many journeys it will continue to go on with us. Coming into through the stomach, the organs in the belly and the chest, and the back body as well. I'm going to take some spearmint. Let me see. I have a spearmint spray here. I'm taking a drop of spearmint essential oil on my fingers here. And if spearmint's a smell that you enjoy, you can inhale and imagine that scent filling the space around you and helping just to soothe the stomach, anywhere where we're feeling like we're having trouble digesting life's experiences, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And calling in this really foundational support. Calling in even any like loving helpers to anything that you're going through, that you're struggling with, knowing you can call on just these loving guides or helpers or angels or fairies or however you connect with that. It's helping you to navigate this human experience. And remembering that you aren't alone in anything that you're feeling. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling, feeling that energy flowing out through the bottoms of the feet. Connecting with this pure love that's here, that is in the breath, right? The love that shows up in just the act of breathing. Awesome. I'm going to play the lotus drum here as we focus on the space of the hips, the lower belly, so the root and the sacral chakra. So just with this sound, helping to balance anything here that feels really overactive. And just help temper anything that feels overactive and energize any places that feel like they're stuck or they're sort of spinning their wheels in terms of creativity, motivation, feeling grounded, secure. Also with the sound, attuning to just what's best for you right now. Like knowing that it already exists, flowing towards you and all around you, but just like a nod to the best case scenario, a nod to knowing that you trust yourself no matter what, knowing that all is working out as the way it's supposed to. I'm taking this earth Koshi bell as well, just following along with that same energy in the hips, the root, and channeling down through the physical lower half of the body to the legs. You are enough just as you are. You take time to come back to your calm center no matter the storm around you. Love surrounds you and fortifies all of your experiences. Cozy up, settle into this nest of love, support. Remember that you already are just as you are, enough, whole, complete, loved. And finishing up here just by wrapping your aura in this cozy blanket, this cozy cocoon for you to integrate, to process the session today, and knowing that there's no rush in fixing ourselves because we aren't broken. There's no rush to be someone that we aren't or reach that next level. We're allowed to just be here. And finishing up, if you'd like to take a hand to your heart center, and just take a deep breath in and send some gratitude for yourself for taking this time to connect with yourself, with your heart, your mind, your spirit. And imagining that gratitude, that love extending out every direction, filling up the space around you. Letting it grow to fill your whole neighborhood, your whole city. Remembering that you have this ever-present flame within you that has that sort of power. And then to close, I will play the singing bowl. And then whenever you're ready, beginning to come back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, and opening the eyes.